Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? This is Mike here, Logan in flight at Logan Airport, Logan International Airport. Having some fun here today. I was going to come out here last night, but that nor'easter wasn't getting out of here anytime soon. It was raining a lot in the afternoon, so I'm like, nah, I'll do it tomorrow night instead. So here we are. We got people joining in here. We got Mark, Maurice. Get them up here. Make sure everything's working here. All right. Yes, Mark. Happy Wednesday. I agree 100%. So I figure I come out here. Like I said, just have some fun. There's a cruise ship in port. Le Champlain. It's heading to France. I don't know when it will be leaving, but we may see it. It's not a big cruise ship, but it's hey, it's worth it. There's a big container ship in port that's based out of Panama. That may be leaving. We'll see what happens with that. Container ships don't tend to hang around too long. So if that can get out of here, that will get out of here. And yeah, so we're just having some fun here tonight. This is a little... keep looking behind me because there's a couple of people behind me usually. This is my therapy. So I'm enjoying this tonight. A little windy, if you can hear. It's going to get a little cold tonight. Might get down to the 40s. But, hey, this is New England. That's what it's all about. So I am aware LA Flights is on property here. Not near them at all. They're doing their thing. I'm doing my thing. It's all awesome. To tell you the truth, LA Flights and those are the guys that got me inspired to this thing. To figure out how to, that plane spotting was a thing. So, thanks to them and all the plane spotters around the world, that's what inspired me to do this. And Logan Airport is such a beautiful, dynamic, hometown place, which I love. So the opportunity to do this here is spectacular. So that's all I'll say about that. All right, we'll get to some planes here. So let me see, where are we? Just set up everything here a little bit early, a little discombobulated, but that's normal for me. So it's all fun. All right, let's get out here to the runways. We did have Lufthansa A340-600 come in earlier, so we'll see that take off around the 5 o'clock hour. We have two A380s coming in. British Airways is supposed to be here a little bit early, maybe in about an hour or so. And Lufthansa is going to be maybe a little late. We will see. We have Air Canada here coming in from Toronto. Flight 770. So excuse me if I do see a lot of shaking. The wind gusts up here are incredible. My entire computer, everything shakes around up here, but I'll do my best to watch this Air Canada bunny hop down the runway. Let me turn ATC back up here, see if we have any. Sort of have my microphone covered up a little bit so the wind shouldn't affect it too much, but we'll see what happens. We have American Airlines, flight 1680 coming in from Miami, an A321neo. Try out the second camera here, see if this is working. It is working, good. So everyone just joining here, welcome. Logan in flight here, having some fun. Just setting up some cameras here, I'm just playing around here. So they are taking off on the 4s and landing on the 4s. Here's our JetBlue heading to San Diego and A321. So taking on the 4s, landing on the 4s, They may be taking off, definitely taking off on 4 right, which is where that plane up there, Delta is lined up there. So the yellows and the oranges are in play from the bottom, coming in, go to the top. The yellow will be primarily for taking off. Some of the shorter planes, like the prop planes, can take off on the orange. And they're also landing on the yellow and orange, which also means they're using multiple runways. So we'll have double landings, and double landings at least. Hoping not double takeoffs. Here's Delta heading to Tampa, 737-800, flight 1439. The Logan Lagoon looking nice right now. Chris, I know you're retired, but thanks for jumping in here, throwing out the links and everything. We do have a Discord site. The links are on the YouTube channel and on loganinflight.com. And all kinds of activity going on down in there. We post all the special liveries every day that are coming in here. Here's United, 737 MAX 9 heading to Denver, flight 2297. So there's a couple I saw. I think it was Qatar Airlines is a One World special livery. I know we're going to have JetBlue. Either they came or have gone. We'll see what happens with that. All right, we got a big A330 coming from Amsterdam. Flight 257. Wow, this is beautiful here tonight. Oh, this is so nice. So we also got the construction going on out there at the end of runway 9. That's still another month or so in the works. We'll see what happens with that. Not much in the Cape Air Corral here. Just a couple planes out here. Make sure I don't lose my laptop here with the wind blowing around. All right, we got the Cape Air there. Nothing. So we have a Delta lined up, flight 1764, an A321 heading to Orlando. Hey, good afternoon, Spectral Whispers. How you doing? Yeah, we saw that on the news. It's pretty well. I'm laughing, but because it was to the pilot and the co-pilot, I guess we'll call it. Both did not survive the crash, unfortunately. But as soon as it came on the news, I was on looking at the apps that we have here, so we had the exact information that we needed, while the news stations were still trying to figure out what happened. So the technology is out there for everybody to use. It's just a matter of people learning how to use it. But yeah, that was a horrific accident, and it's like it hit a car as well. So yeah, it wasn't good. Jeffrey Brown, how you doing? Good afternoon. United Airlines heading to Houston, 737 MAX 9, flight 2060. because it's windy up here, so I'm trying to get my balance sometimes when the gusts come through. And we got Porter heading out, heading back to Canada somewhere. NASCAR kid, how you doing? Let me see, where's that Porter? Where is that guy? Not on the radar here. What's going on? We have a Delta coming in from Dallas, Fort Worth, an A220. Yeah, on the way in today, I saw a med flight flying over down 128. Wasn't sure, was that where it was heading? Bridgewater? Man. There's an American here coming in from LaGuardia. E175, flight 4430. Little obstructions here, but not much. All right, we have Delta taking off, heading to Cleveland, E170, flight 5641. Keeping my eye out there for that container ship that's over there. Cece, how you doing? Good evening. Wow, I gotta put my computer down a little bit. It's blowing around like crazy. You send me the email to the chat. Well, the chat, you're in there right now, but if you want to email me, it's loganinflight@gmail.com. Any questions or whatever you want, feel free. It is a gusty wind out here for sure. Wellington Flights Live, how you doing? Yeah, beautiful here today. Absolutely beautiful. Loving it. Looks like we have another Delta Airlines coming from Rome. It's over Brockton right now, so that should be here in a little bit, like 5-10 minutes. We have Southwest out there that's heading to Austin, lining up on 4-4, but we have an arrival coming in first. Delta coming in from San Francisco on A321. I like this location as well because you can't see where we usually stand. You can't really see the landings from the 4s. And unfortunately from this place you can't really see the landings from the 2-2s. Kevin, how you doing? Good afternoon. Oh, come on. Mods never retire. They just become advanced lurkers. All right, we got coming in here. We got a bunch of planes lined up. There's still a little bit of ways. We do have a FlexJet coming in from Montreal. Has been landing on 4 left. And that Southwest lining up. It's rolling down. And we got a ton of wind here blowing me around. I love it. And here's Southwest heading to Austin. 737 MAX 8. Probably already missed it. There it is. Jonathan, how you doing? Good afternoon. Welcome to Logan Airport. Next will be in United Airlines coming in from Newark. There it is. Landing on 4 left. I got that Porter taking off. Not on the radar, which is really weird. But it's heading to Canada. That just jumped off the ground. The wind, I think the gust is like 25 miles an hour or something. That's heading to some point in Canada. Ethan, how you doing? Watching from Concord, Mass. Apple picking country. Will I be on next Wednesday? I don't know. We'll see. It's part of the fun and the craziness of this whole thing is I'm out here when I can. So we'll see what happens. But people just joining, how you guys doing? This is Mike, Logan in Flight. Having fun here at Logan Airport. We got a bunch of planes coming in and out of here. We got a couple of A380s coming in on the way in. We have an A340-600, a big Lufthansa that just landed. So we'll see that take off in the 5 o'clock hour. And yeah, just having some fun here. Feel free, we have a Discord site. You can chat in there, we chat during the week. We post things during the week and pictures and all different channels that have a different appropriate things we can do there. Also have a store where you can get merch, Logan Flight, get hats, cups, stickers, all that kind of fun stuff. So feel free. There's even a dog bandana. Someone wanted a dog bandana, so we put a dog bandana out there. So all kinds of fun stuff in there as well. What else do we got here? I guess we got some other stuff, but I can't really think right now. All these links can be found on loganinflight.com or on the YouTube channel. So I'm looking around here. So what's going on? We got Ken here. The chat's moving too fast for me. Ken, aloha from Honolulu. How you doing? Welcome to the other side of the U.S. Asher, how you doing? All right, what we got coming in here now? We still got some boat action. It's still mostly ferry boats. We don't have a lot of people cruising around this time of year. It is a little chilly. We have an American Airlines coming in from Charlotte, an A321, flight 922. I just saw a big shadow behind the plane in this. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, they're pulling it over. Whoa. How do I not see those boats going out? All right, so I don't know how I missed this boat heading out. Comes from a different port. I think it's the one of the car carriers. Comes in from a little bit deeper in Boston Harbor. But, you know, it happens. All right, we have Delta heading to Charlotte. E175, flight 5837. So the clouds, that's probably some of the nor'easter clouds on the horizon. They're finally getting out of here. That'd be my guess. They dumped about 5-6 inches of water around us. So that prevented me from coming here for sure. All right, next to arrive, we have the Delta from Rome, an A330-900, flight 113. So if we look out here, there it is. There's the windsock. So the wind's almost going across the runway. So there is a most extreme crosswind, and it's gusts up to 25 miles an hour. So these pilots will be testing themselves for sure. There we get that. Like a hunk of ship out there still. Crazy. Yeah, Leo, I 100% agree. It's going to be interesting. I mean, these guys are professionals. They'll be able to do this stuff. May have some go-arounds, you never know. But it's all to keep everyone safe, and that's the main purpose. I mean, yeah, we like to have a good show here and see things, but the main purpose is everyone lands safely, gets back home, or gets to the destination point that they're going to. We just had some fun along the way. Walter, how you doing? Good afternoon. Here's Delta heading to Jacksonville in E170, flight 5847. So luckily we can see this thing taking off forever. For a long time we can watch that plane take off. Robbie, how you doing? So we got a Cape Air doing something, heading to Nantucket. Of course, that just jumps right off the runway. And ruining my focus on my camera. All right, what we got going on now? Let's see here. Got some planes lining up out there. Next lining off is a Delta. I think we have an arrival before that happens. Let me just messed up all my phone and camera and stuff here. 1 second. All right, we have an arrival. We have double arrivals here. We have on the right we have JetBlue. On the left we have Delta. And oh, this is the JetBlue. Vets in blue. I've been looking for this one. the special liveries for today. I saw this morning. I wasn't sure what time it was going to get here. As long as it gets here, that's all that matters. Definitely one of my favorite liveries. And a bunch of people on the stream here as well. Karen, how you doing? Good afternoon. Welcome. Thanks for subscribing. That's the biggest thing here. That's awesome. Yeah, if anyone watching here, feel free to subscribe. Hit like for sure. Turn on notifications. Hitting the like will get people to join on to these Boston streams. So that's really cool. There's another streamer here today. LA Flights is here as well. They're having their fun. We're having our fun. That's what it's all about. So hit that like to enjoy this. All right, we have Delta taking off, heading to LaGuardia in E175. Flight 5724. Actually, that plane that just landed, that special livery JetBlue, this was the first special livery plane I ever saw once I knew what a livery was. And yeah, it's so cool. I like it. Also have Puerto Rico special livery over there too, it looks like. I didn't see that one. Oh, we have a Delta coming in from Reagan in E175, just passed behind it. And we have a JetBlue taking off, heading to Richmond in the A220, flight 1081. All right, we got that BA Aviation. How you doing? Yep, the A380 is somewhere. I haven't looked at the radar yet. I'm not sure where it is, but I know it's on the way. But it's absolutely beautiful here today. I love it. We got Ken here with a gifted membership. Thank you so much, Ken. And we have Shubin. I get the name wrong. Don't get mad at me. But you got the membership from Ken. Thank you so much. That is so cool. Oh, we have that JetBlue special livery, Puerto Rico. And we have, is this a special livery too? Yeah. Man, we got this special livery coming here. And we also have Southwest Arizona 1 livery coming in. It's delivery hour, I guess. And when Southwest does deliveries, they go nuts. That is so cool. That's coming in from Chicago Midway. Pretty cool. All right, next we have a JetBlue taking off, heading to Philadelphia, flight 2159. And the good part about this location is you can see everything. The not so good part is I have to pan left and right so far. I apologize now for the swooping videos. Freon, how you doing? Good afternoon. We are doing well. Once the wind gusts slow down, it's great out here. All right. right, where did I see that? There he is. That Puerto Rico special livery, JetBlue. We got that over here. We got the vets in blue around somewhere. We have Southwest, Arizona 1 livery. We have the vets in blue over there. And we also had a Logan Whale starting up. So we got everything going on over here. So the Logan Whale sound was brought to you by this JetBlue here. That's heading out of the alley, heading to Reagan. All right, what do we got? We got a couple of private jets coming in and out of here. I like those speed brakes. Those are pretty cool. I love the A380. Yes, I mean, oh, hey, Southwest too. The A380s and special liveries. I love all those things. Okay, we have looks like an exec jet. NetJet's taking off, heading to San Antonio, to a private airport in San Antonio. Just saw the Southwest coming at us here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. I love that special livery. That's so neat. Mark, how you doing? Glad to see you made it back. Mark is a pal for PAL Airlines. Is a pilot for PAL Airlines. And he's a pal. It's American Airlines Flight 12 coming in from LAX in A321. Yeah, Mark flew in on Saturday night, but I was not available on Saturday night to get out here and get his glorious landing. I'm sure it was perfect. A 10.0. Because that's what I'll tell myself. Alright, that Vets in Blue is still over here, hidden away over here. That should be getting the gate somewhere around there. We'll see that. I'll come out. It usually has about a 1 hour turnaround time. Eric, how you doing? Good evening. All right, Mark, you didn't do the landing. Fine. I'm sure you watched a glorious landing. All right, we have Delta heading to Richmond at E175, flight 5665. Svetlana, how you doing? Good evening. We have our cruise director here. There's one cruise ship in port, and we have a cargo ship in port, and we just had a, I believe it's an automobile transport. Where'd it go? It was out there behind an island. All right, we have a Cape Air coming in. A Technome 2012. All right, a little gliding in there, probably a little overspeed to account for the wind. Mark R, is that correct? Is that what you would do? And we have another one coming in on 4 left, sorry. Coming in from Iceland. So there's a crosswind here, gusts 25 miles an hour. So that's why you're seeing a little extra care on landings. Next takeoff, we have JetBlue heading to Fort Lauderdale, flight 669. Oh, sorry, flight 69, an A321. I'm hearing more whales. Oh, got triggered. This is an old JetBlue plane. That tail there is not a current one. Oh, cool, Mark. I'll check those out. All right, next taking off is Puerto Rico livery. You would assume heading to Puerto Rico, but no, it's heading to Buffalo. Hope the people on board aren't disappointed. But it's a Puerto Rico livery plane. Why are we going to Buffalo? I can't move my arm any further to get that plane in view here. All right, what do we got coming in now? Where is the A380? I know it's around somewhere. Off the coast of Gloucester. So it's about 20 miles north of us. Next coming in, we have a double landing. We have JetBlue and American Airlines. JetBlue closest to us. Coming in from Louis Armstrong International Airport, New Orleans, and American coming in from Chicago. We'll stick with the Louis Armstrong. All right. Nate, how you doing? From North Attleboro. All right, or Attleboro, sorry. Didn't mean to embarrass you there. I said North Attleboro, come on. All right, we have an American Airlines lining up, heading to Charlotte in A321, flight 1413. And I don't know where that big cargo ship went. It's going to be behind that island somewhere still. There's an island right there in the middle of the screen. It must be behind that. Playing hide and seek with me. There it is. So there's that ship. Don't know where it came from. All right, next taking off is a Delta E-175 heading to Pittsburgh, flight 5638. right, they're out of here. Coming in now, we have I think Alaskan Airlines coming in from Seattle. Anything special about this one? Yep, it's Alaskan Airlines One World. They'll be parking right here in front of us pretty much. Flight 306 coming in from Seattle. 737-900. Betsy, how you doing? Good afternoon. I'm like thinking what time zone you're in, but you're in the same time zone as me, so that's good. And Derek. We have American Airlines coming in from Reagan. An A319. Landing on 4 left. Next taking off is a JetBlue heading to Reagan in A220, flight 1955. Smell an A380 around here somewhere. So there's that Alaskan One World. Also see Etihad pushing back around the corner here. I'm just trying to get my bearings again here. We have an American airline taking off to St. Louis. E175. We have a Delta coming in from LaGuardia. I'm loving this view here. Just so you can see everything. I love it. That is so cool. All right. Next taking off is a Delta, an A220 heading to Austin. I got that big Delta heading out there as well. Be heading. That's the one that heading to Rome. Taking off. I forgot that Delta does the exchange. One lands and one takes off pretty much right away. Also have United Airlines coming in from LAX, an A737 MAX 9 lined up on hopefully 4 left. Alright, we got reports of the A380 flying around here. Let me see if I can find it. Ah! Whoa! Found it. There we go. British A380. Coming in from behind us. That'll be heading south, turning around, and landing on the 4s. It's right behind us, coming in. Saw the radar. I'm like, that's landing on top of me. What's going on? There's the Southwest coming in from Baltimore. Yeah, that is just a massive machine up there. I'll be back here shortly. I'll get to play with it when it lands. Used to live in the Cape, like Cape Air here? Is that where you lived? No. The Cape is fun. Good summertime place. It's a different world completely. It's like, literally, it's cut off from the United States. It's almost like its own island. All right, we have a Gulfstream G500. I'm not sure where it's going, where it came from, or what it's doing. Nothing on the radar. That A380 still hovering around up there. Have the Delta going to Rome, I believe, is going to be lining up. I don't see any planes coming in too close, but it doesn't mean I can't see everything coming in unless it's a Cape Air. Here's a Cape Air coming in from Martha's Vineyard. We'll see what that does. What is this? We have a med flight coming in. Did I see that in here? So the med flight coming into us. That will fly low. We may not be able to see it at all. But we have a Cape Air coming in. A Cessna 402 that's holding up all the action here, I think. Unless that's landing on... What is that? That's not the plane I see. Oh, there's another plane coming in. NetJet's coming in from Van Nuys, about 2,600 miles away. I'm not sure what that is. Hey, thanks, Steve. But we're all here for the fun. That's what it's all about. Everyone's doing this for the passion, the love, and they're bringing this to you guys. But not everyone can come out here, which is totally understandable. Just glad you're here joining us and enjoying this. We have Etihad coming in around the corner here. I just see the... there it goes. There's the nose coming out. So I'm still not sure about Delta. If that's going to be... taken off yet or not. We have a Cape Air here. These Cape Airs are interesting just because it's such a... Oh, it's the sustainability livery. All right, cool. Whole mess of planes down there. Let's see what we got. We have an American Airlines coming in, a 737 MAX 8, coming in from Chicago. I can find, there it is. The A380 is over Brockton, making the U-turn. This is flight 3090 coming in. All right, that Delta is rolling. We got a whole bunch of planes out here. Got that Alaskan Airlines coming in here finally, the One World. And that Delta is heading out to 4 right, so we'll get that. We got a JetBlue coming in from Philly, 560. Sure, Eric. Rub it in, Eric. I have that Delta lined up on 4 right amongst all the herd of planes out there. Heading to Rome at A330-900, flight 112. Let's go, another double landing coming up. United Airlines, I think 2 United Airlines actually. Yep, it's almost here. Yeah, days that I can't come out here, I can go down to a couple fields and I can see all the turning arounds that are happening. Over Brockton when they're using the 4s at least. All right, that one's out of here. We have Iberia getting ready to head out, and we have a United Airlines coming in. Flight 2647. 737 MAX 8. And another United coming in from Newark. All right, what do we got going on here now? Let me just make sure people know what's going on here. All right, next taking off, we have a Delta, an A220, flight 2646, heading to Chicago. We'll go on A380 watch after this takeoff here. So cool. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. I love it. Love the support. I'm glad you guys are watching. It's the reason for the season. That's why I come out here and do this stuff. It's just for you guys to watch this. That's what's great. All right, let me see if I can find. We have one plane here, another plane there, and that should be the A380 turning. That's not the A380, I don't think. A380 should already be turning. I don't see it. I'm not sure where it is. It's over Blue Hills right now. Right now we have a double landing coming in. We have United Airlines and a Delta. United coming from Chicago, Delta coming from Newark. All right. I'm looking. Sometimes I can see it in the distance here. So we're checking this right here, maybe. Nope, that's that is definitely not it. That's a Cape Air, but it is behind that. Must be just behind the building here. All right. Anyway, it's just fun finding those things. Here's American Airlines, a 737-800 heading to Miami. Let's wait for takeoff there for that one. Sarah, how you doing? Good afternoon. We're looking for A380s. Looking for wabbits. Yeah, the A380 turned into a Cessna 402. What's going on here? Yeah, from this distance, I just see little gray spots in the sky. All right, we have Avianca here coming around the corner as well, heading out to the runways. There she is. The A380. Nope, that's a Cessna again. No, right behind it. There he is. The king is arriving. Gear down, ready to come in. Doing a little crab walk too, so it's going to be facing us most of the way, which is pretty cool. I just love watching this monster land. Like I said, the wind is gusting, so you can see this bird moving around a lot. All right, just about over Pleasure Bay, Castle Island. All the corrections happening. Wow. So these pilots get paid the big bucks. The king has arrived. There. All right, we got the first A380 on property. So I have to adjust my laptop here so it doesn't blow off the stand completely. See if that does anything. Yes, Karen, we have the A380 just came in. And what else we got here? The British are coming, all right. All right, what do we got coming in now? We have just had a Cape Air come in from Bar Harbor. We have American Airlines lined up on 4 right. It's going to be heading to Dallas, Fort Worth. Flight 2661. An A321. As it goes by here, I'll get the British Airways that took the entire runway, which is not surprising. Way down the end there. Down towards Bayswater Street. And right to the right there's a white building. I think that's the fish and chip place I gotta hit sometime. Must be really good fish and chips right there. And you get a great view of the airport. I gotta try that sometime. Alright, next coming in we have... Actually, we have a Delta taking off, heading to Miami, a 737-800. On the other side of the airport. There we go. This is flight 776. Evening chaos, I guess we want to call it. Alright, we have an Alaskan Airlines coming in from San Diego. Seven 737-900, flight 390. And that's being paired with a Delta coming in from Atlanta, an A321. All right, it's really quick here. It's been on for maybe an hour or so, I'm not sure. This is Logan in flight here at Logan International Airport in Boston. Having some fun here on top of one of the parking garages. It's a great view up here. We're 7 stories up. I love it. And yeah, it's plenty of planes. We just had the A380 land. We got Etihad out here somewhere. Where is it? It's over there behind the lights. That'll be heading out as well. So we'll get that takeoff. So yeah, thanks for coming on here. Feel free to hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. Turn on notifications. That's the best way you'll find when we come out here, for sure. It'll just pop up that we're live. We also have a Discord site. You can talk, chats. There's all kinds of categories. People posting pictures. We do deliveries every day. All different, any kind of weird stuff happening in the world of aviation. We'll post that on there as well. Having some fun there. We have memberships as well. If you want, it's members. All that fun stuff. Super chats, super stickers. I post when I can. If I have it, this one I will do for sure. I post all of these videos in 4K on the site, and that's for members only. So, if you like this stuff and want to see a little more detail, feel free to. And it's posting the video, none of the overlay stuff. So, just the pure video and the audio, which is fun to watch, I think, sometimes too. So that's just a membership thing. I'll also post videos and different things just to members. So there are memberships available. Also have gear, sweatshirts. Tonight I'm going to need my hoodie for sure. Hats, stickers, mugs, no mugs. What do I have? Cups, like the tumblers. So feel free, and all these things are on loganinflight.com. and on the YouTube channel. So, like I said, do whatever you want. It's all about the fun. If you enjoy this, you want to wear a hat while you're watching, go for it. If you just want to watch, perfectly fine. Hit that like button. That's the best way for me to know that you're here. We got Etihad here heading back to Abu Dhabi. All right, and British Airways has a gate. And we'll see, there it is. That's heading back to Terminal E. It's got a gate over there. And we also have something big coming in. Not on the radar yet. Looks like a Delta, probably from Barcelona. Just loving the background of this thing. It's so dynamic. Everything going on here. Dominic, how you doing? Good evening, or pre-evening, whatever you want to call it. Oh, we have the there it is, British A380. I should be here for the takeoff. We'll see what happens. It is windy and getting colder, but hey. Yeah, I don't think the temperature on that screen represents what the airport feels like. That is a Boston generic temperature of 60 with the wind chill here. I don't know what we're at. All right, what do we got here? Just reset that. Yep, still 60. All right. We have JetBlue taking off, heading to Nashville. An A320 flight 507. Also have a Cape Air coming in from Rutland. Not sure if we'll see that or not, but we'll keep the JetBlue going here. Hello, Michael. Hope you're enjoying your nice weather. All right, where am I? There we go. All right. We have a Delta taking off, heading to LAX. Flight 7. It's a 757. And it's flight 319. It's looking behind me, and it is getting darker here just because there's a cloud cover behind us that's blocking the sun out. So it's appearing darker, but we're just in the shade. Chris, I meant to do that. I totally forgot. Yeah, in the last stream, we hit about 4,000 subscribers to the channel, which was awesome. So cool. And thanks to you guys. That was incredible. That's Etihad taking off. Yeah, so cool. Hitting 4,000 subscribers. Like, I was telling my daughter, I remember when I had like 10 or 15, and most of them were my kids' friends. So this is so cool having that, and just, I love it. Just glad so many people are enjoying this. I'm enjoying this, even though it's crazy out here. I'm enjoying this. This is my therapy session, and I get to bring all this to you guys, so you can enjoy it as well. And hopefully you are enjoying it. I'll do this all year long, as long as I'm not in a blizzard and a foot of snow. As long as the equipment can be out here, I'll be out here doing this. So the temperature, that can be adjusted for. You can put layers of clothing on. I'm not worried about that as much. So we'll have some fun out here. We'll keep going. This is not a warm climate year round, so it'll be awesome. But yeah, thank you so much for the 4,000. You guys, it's the 4,000 subscribers, and that's you guys doing this and just bringing the fun and helping me keep this going. I love it. And someone said earlier, we do have a conga line out there, so I want to make sure we get that appropriate. And so we have Cape Air, Cessna 402 coming in from Martha's Vineyard. And we have an Iberia, which I'll get on that one, heading to Madrid. It's like a race here. All right. But the Cape Air should be slowing down. There we go. Yeah, this whole YouTube thing just mesmerizes me. Just being able to reach out to this many people. You guys are enjoying this. That's phenomenal. I love it. Look at some dark clouds up there too. That's the shadowing going on behind us. All right, what we got coming in now? We have doubles coming in. We have Porter coming in from Toronto and American Airlines coming from Indianapolis. Let's see which one they're there. Porter on the right and American on the left. Seeing the congrats, thanks you guys. It's, like I said, it's all you guys. It's all you guys subscribing, enjoying this, hitting the likes. It's awesome. I'm just happy to bring this to you guys. All right, let's stick with the Porter. We haven't had a good prop, big size prop, I should say. And we have probably a runway check going on here. NASCAR, number 25. Heading down 4 left. Chasing that Porter. Whoa! And we have the Red Sox. I didn't even see that. Holy mackerel. That's so cool. That's the part I love. I mean, this morning I posted deliveries were here, and I saw what was here, but I didn't look at the times really. So this is fun for me too. these planes just showing up. So we got the Boston Red Sox JetBlue. It's going to be heading to Orlando. And I think we have another. Oh, we have Avianca taking off, heading to San Salvador. Yeah, so I love being surprised by special deliveries too. I'm usually researching this stuff. Like, who's going to be here today? But today I was just like, we'll see who shows up. So that was a pleasant surprise. A couple planes coming in here. I didn't see this. Sure, let's look at a private jet, and we have a Delta coming in from Minneapolis, an A321. All right, get my bearings here. What's going on? Bunch of planes lining up out there. We have that American. I think it's got preference to take off before everybody else. I've been waiting out there for a while. Let's take off at 4:14. It's a little late. I haven't checked the times today. The JetBlue out there supposed to be 4:30, so they're about a half hour, 45 minutes behind schedule. which is fine. But the Red Sox are here. That is so cool. I love it. So that's an American Airlines heading to Philadelphia, flight 3186. And the Red Sox are saying goodbye to it. Betsy, thank you so much. That's so cool. Thank you for modding and support. And no, you're not a mod. Maybe you should be a mod. No, the support. Thank you so much. You've been here enough. You know how much that's appreciated. Thank you. So I heard something. My brother, who people think is a mythological creature, is American Airlines at A321neo, coming in from Phoenix. If you look at the wingtip, Airbuses do a quick 2 flashes, and Boeing does 1 flash. Of course, it's turned off now. I don't see the flashing going on. Maybe when it's just in the air, but the Airbus does 2 flashes. It's like Boeing, like an Airbus, 2 syllables, and Boeing does 1 flash, Boeing. So I have to keep an eye on that. It was pretty interesting when I heard about that. All right, Bird Feeder Network live stream. Thank you so much for your donation. That is awesome. I love it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. Like I said, that's what it's all about. All right, what we got out here now? Let's see. Whole bunch of planes. Must be someone coming in. I don't see anyone coming in. There's a plane way out there, but I would think they'll be able to take off before that. There's a Cape Air coming in on 4 left. Oh, it was the American Airlines that landed. The A321neo. Way down here. Where is it? Way down there. It used the whole runway. So that's why we don't have any takeoffs right now. Only have one plane per runway, please. Alex, how you doing? Good afternoon. We're just sitting here waiting for planes to take off. Unless they're doing a runway check. I do see a truck out here. We'll see any other cars on the runway. That could be the reason why. But now we have planes landing, so there's another reason why. We got Cape Air coming in from Saranac Lake. And we have a NetJets coming in from Cincinnati. So sorry to say you were a member for 4 months. Spectacular. My setup tonight's a little bit different, so I can't see all the different membership things going on, but that's so cool. All right. So we do have that conga line out there. And we got Chris for 4 months as well. I didn't see that either. So like I said, the way I'm set up tonight, I can't see all of some of the special chats. Let me see if I can change something around here so I can get those. Alright, maybe this will work so I can see the special chats that I can't see usually. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Sarah, Chris, 4 months, awesome, so cool. Alright, what's coming in now? We have... Sorry, I'm just looking around here. I'm not sure what's going on here. This JetBlue should be taking off, should be lining up for takeoff. We do have another plane coming in on 4 right. And we got Alex here, member for 4 months as well. All right. We got a whole 4-month club here now. That's a cool looking plane. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just get on the ground. Alright, that JetBlue is finally coming around. And we have another NetJets coming in from Mountain View. It's a flex jet, actually. Alright, I see the Southwest. Arizona 1 is also pushing back. That'll be taking off soon. A couple planes behind the Red Sox plane. So now we have a JetBlue, flight 1321, heading to West Palm Beach. They've been sitting here for a while waiting to take off here. Alistair, how you doing? Good evening. Lawrence, how are you? Oh, the old observation deck, I've heard about it. Never had the opportunity. That is so cool. Oh, we got Ita coming out here. They'll be heading back to Rome. Like all kinds of pretty planes out here all of a sudden. We have American Airlines taking off, heading to LaGuardia, and E-175. We have an E-175 landing for American coming in from JFK. This is flight 4430. I got a giant bug climbing on my arm. Alright, now we have an exec jet. Not sure where it's coming from, but it just got here. No, it's leaving. Wow. I thought it was landing because it just got off the ground so quick. That was really quick. All right. We've got some colorful planes down here right now. We got Ita, Southwest, and Southwest. We have a Southwest coming in from Dallas, 737 MAX 8. Yes, it is getting windier out here. The gusts, that's what's getting me. It's not, the wind is okay, but the gusts are crazy. Oh, here is the MSC container ship heading out of here. That looks fully loaded. Caution wake turbulence on that thing for sure. Got the Red Sox saying goodbye to that one too. Alright, here's the Southwest heading out. Gonna head out behind ITA. Head out to the 4s. So just for clarity, you guys, the runways being used are yellow and orange. Yellow is primarily for taking off. Orange is for taking off. It's primarily for landing, but they are landing on both runways. So landing from the bottom, heading to the top on the 4s. This is an exec jet. I'm not sure where it's going, but hey. Oh, sorry, you're the Karen. All right. Got the boats. All right, we have a JetBlue heading to Las Vegas, flight 977. And we got Jeff Brown on the PayPal, $5. Thank you so much, Jeff. With the PayPal, and I can actually withdraw that money, and I might get a coffee tonight with that for sure. if I can still feel my hands. Thank you so much, Jeff. That's awesome. We got a whale out here making a bunch of noise. I think it's this JetBlue out here. We have the American Airlines E-175 heading to Indianapolis. A bunch of planes in a boat, and a tugboat. That's pretty cool. Right, so we got, yes, there's a lot of activity out here. All the planes, boats. Got the Southwest special livery on the left there. Red Sox. We have a JetBlue coming in from San Francisco. An A321. Flight 1734. So I'm not sure where ITA is going here. There we go, it's just turning. Alright, we have JetBlue Red Sox special livery. That's going to be heading to Orlando. And we have a unknown plane coming in. That's the citation. That looks pretty cool, whatever that is. Hablamos de Caro. How you doing? I want to do this all the time. I love it. Heading to Orlando. And they're off. Lizzie, how you doing? Long-time lurker here, watching the planes, even though you're scared to fly. I've heard that watching these planes and seeing day-to-day activity is therapeutic. All right, can someone turn off Eric and get him off the chat here? He's calling the Red Sox plane ugly. Oh, we got Austrian Airlines coming around here. Heading out to the... Where is it out here? There it is. Heading out to the conga line of planes. Alright, what we got coming in now? Alright, we got some big planes, I'm sure, flying around out here. I just don't see any of them. Alright. Just going to adjust something here real quick so I can see better. There we go. Alright. So we got the Southwest there, special livery. That's following ITA. We have JetBlue coming from LAX. Got MSC cargo ship in the background there. What do we got going on here now? Let's see. So we haven't, well, we got a JetBlue coming in from Austin, landing on 4 left. Yeah, that Southwest livery is pretty cool. We got the Cape Air conga line getting onto the plane. Definitely got to overuse that graphic. We have Delta taking off to LaGuardia in E175. Flight 5721. Yeah, the sun sets at 6:02. We may not see much of anything here just because of the cloud coverage. But you never know. Weirder things have happened here. All right, what's coming in? I see a big plane coming in. What is this? Not a big plane. Delta coming in from Denver. A321neo, flight 499. Must be landing on 4 left. Everything's still good with the stream. I just had some weird glitches happen. Not sure. All right, where are we here? We have a Delta. Oh, here we go. We have Delta coming in from Denver. A321neo landing on 4 left. All right, we have United heading to Denver. A321neo, flight 2340. So my son is currently in Denver, hiking and rock climbing on the Rocky Mountains, having a blast. I'm so glad he's having fun. Can't wait for him to get home, but I'm glad he's having a blast out there. All right, next taking off is Alaskan Airlines, flight 1319, heading to Portland. Let me just adjust the camera here, make sure we're not too off whack. There we go. There's the Alaskan. That's pretty cool. I like that. And just so you guys know where we are in regards to Boston. So we're going to show you guys this. There's the Tobin Bridge. That's that big bridge coming in from the North Shore. You see it a lot of times on different things. Just turned around and saw that, and I'm like, oh, I should show people where we are at least. All right, we have ITA taking off on runway 4 right, heading back to Rome. We got Swiss Air heading out. Be heading out to the 4s. We have that Southwest special livery. The Arizona 1 livery. Ready for takeoff on 4 right. So Sarah, are you trying to say you're leaving? RK Smith, how you doing? Yeah, we can't have everything, you know. I think Lone Star 1 was here last week. We got Aer Lingus heading out to the 4s. We have JetBlue and A220 heading to Pittsburgh, flight 2185. And we got the second A380 off the coast of Gloucester. Between Gloucester and Boston, pretty much. RK Smith, buongiorno. All right. Oh, we got a small Southwest here coming in. 737 regular. coming in from Baltimore. I got a bunch of planes lined up out here now, getting ready to go. And we must have some planes coming in as well. No, we have a maybe a NetJets. Nope, unknown. Gulfstream 280 just heading out of here. Notice that cargo ship is still trying to get out of here. All right, Lufthansa A380 should be on its way in here. I can't see it yet, but it's definitely on its way in. We have Swiss. Nope, we have Austrian Airlines. Got the tails messed up here. Chris, you are killing me. The food's already starting. All right, we got a turn and take off. TNT. Austrian Airlines heading to Vienna. Also had a Cape Air landing from Bahaba. That's not going to be on the screen though, unfortunately. Yeah, Chris, I made some meat sauce the other night for some pasta. I love it. Had some for lunch today, some leftovers, so it's pretty good. Alright, they're out of here. So the line for taking off on 4 starts here in front of the alley. We've got a Cape Air, and it just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes all over the place. But next we have a JetBlue taking off, heading to Raleigh-Durham in A320, flight 2783. Hopefully. We got Air France rolling out here as well. They'll be joining the party. I like this location so I can see who's coming out of the international terminals. Just pretty cool. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe. It's the best way to find us when I don't announce when we're going to be on. But that like button will get people who like Boston streams to come out here and enjoy this for sure. I just want to make sure people that like Boston can have the opportunity to see this kind of stuff. I love it. All right, we have Delta out there heading to Kansas City. An A321, flight 1655. Coming out of that whole mix. Look at all the planes. Holy macaroni. All kinds of planes out there. Yeah, I did some ground beef and sausage. Sweet sausage. It was good. But don't tell my wife I use sausage instead of just ground beef. Alright, got Maurice saying the A380 should be right in front of us pretty soon. Well, we got an A350 Air France here. The A380 may be difficult to see. Actually, it's already passed us. Where is that A380? It's over, wow, it's way down. It's already heading towards Brockton to turn around. Well, we do have some action going on down here. I'm not sure where it's going. Most likely heading over to Terminal E. It's out of sight, so we can't really see what's going on there, unfortunately. All right, next we have Air Canada taking off. It's going to be heading to Toronto in a 220-300. All right, A380 report. It's over Quincy. Which is to my right. Take a quick look. That's actually flying away. So we'll get it on. We'll get it when it comes back. It should be here soon. It'll be here in about 10 minutes. And I just saw the corner of my eye there. There's that first ship that went by, the car carrier. That's way out there. So that's heading somewhere. I'm not sure where it's heading. But they're definitely heading somewhere for sure. Next to take off is American Airlines, lined up on 4 right, an A319 heading to Reagan. Sam, how you doing? Good evening. Welcome to the fun. I don't know if I want this or the Cape Air coming in. I'm just laughing because my laptop is like a sail in the wind. It's just shaking like crazy. Oh, we got a standoff in front of us here. We have Air France and Southwest deciding who's gonna turn first. And we got Swiss Air. Looks like they're lining up, heading back to Zurich. Flight 55, an A330-300. Looks like Southwest. Oh, well, they're turning first. Also got a Southwest in the alley here. That's making a bunch of... So I don't know what's going on here. They're just pulling Huey, I guess. All right. So we have Swiss Air. A330 heading back to Zurich. Mallory, how you doing? Good evening. Welcome to the fun. Nick, good evening. $206 likes. You guys are awesome. That is so cool. We got our cruise director here. The ship's heading to New York City. Yeah, a lot of times I'll hit to New York. This is just a stop along the way. Right. We got Spirit here. We haven't seen a lot of Spirit. Let me see. We have Japan Airlines cutting the corner here. Let me see if what we can see down here in the sunny sky. At least that's good. It's probably a Cape Air there. Not sure who that one is, but we do have Japan Airlines. Oh man. Sorry, I just like seeing these planes from so far away. That could be Japan Airlines there. And we have Lufthansa making its final turn there. That's the A380 turning for final. Kevin, thanks for stopping in. So that Lufthansa right there is 20 miles away, and it still looks huge. I love it. All right, let's do something local here. Let's see what's going on. Still have the Air France. Yeah, the 787 is Japan, or Japan Airlines, I should say. All right, what we got going on here now? Let's see. We have Delta taking off, flight 399, heading to Atlanta. And it's the king of golden hour, but there's not much of a golden hour here today. Maybe I can get it where it is right now. That's where there's no clouds. Now the runway repairs are still another month or so away. They're going to take a break, and they're going to start it up again in the springtime, I believe. All right, we got Aer Lingus lining up out there. Let me just see if we can get the A380 right there. The second plane's A380. The first one is, I think, Japan Airlines, actually. That's just a cool shot. But let's get back over to local people, and we have Aer Lingus taking off, heading back to Dublin. Yeah, a lot of crabbing today. Okay, what we got coming in here now? We have, whoops, wrong button. We got Japan Airlines. Two big planes coming in, Japan Airlines and a JetBlue from Tampa. And the JetBlue's off to the right there, but we'll stick with Japan Airlines. Alright, nice landing there. We got Tampa. They're still hovering. There we go. Alright, now we got them down. Get the nose down. Alright, they're good. They made it too. And what we got up here in the sky? Let's see. Get the gear being dropped now, finally. One set. And the other set should be coming down in a second. And we they got boutique air, I think, cutting in front of it there. Alright, gotta zoom out a little bit. There we go. Alright. Nice little background there. Alright, so Lufthansa is ready to go. It is windy here, so that's getting a little extra shake, more than normal. But that'll be here in a little bit. The plane actually landing ahead of it. That the one that cut in front of it there. I think we have a Delta lined up. There we go. We have a Delta. Delta heading to JFK. E175. Let's get back to that, what's it called? This big plane here. What do you call these things? I forget. A380 on the way in. Nice sky behind it. Here they come. The second king has arrived. Alright, how's a nice landing there? Max, good morning. Or as we say here, good evening. The king has arrived. Cheryl, how you doing? Daryl? All these different names popping up all of a sudden. What's going on here? So I'm just going to head down to the end of 4 right, and we'll do a Yui and come back. Sort of like Japan Airlines on the left here, doing the same thing. Oh, and there's the JetBlue Vets in blue tail right there. I didn't even see it. I can't. Where I'm standing, I can't see it. Where the camera is, I can see it. Well, that's good. All right, let's get back over here and see what's going on. Hey, not a perfect 10, but with this wind, it's probably the best I could get. Next taking off is Delta, heading to Atlanta in A321. And just realizing, been on here for a couple hours now. How you guys doing? This is Mike, Logan in flight. Oh, we suddenly have a golden hour. Get my face off here. So here we are, Logan in flight, sitting at top of the parking garage at Logan Airport. Oh, this is so cool now. All right, now we're talking. Hit like if you're enjoying this. Do the subscribe. Do those YouTube-y things if you're really enjoying it. I'm just surprised. I'm just happy the sun just came out. That is so cool. It's looking beautiful all of a sudden. Oh, I love it. And we got oh man, we got Japan Airlines, Lufthansa A340, Lufthansa A380. We got everybody out here right now. It's pretty cool. The sun comes out and everyone gets happy. And the wind starts gusting like crazy. All right, before also rudely interrupted by the beauty of nature. So here we are at Logan Airport. We are top of the terminals, not Terminal C, we're in Central Parking Garage. Like I said, feel free to hit like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. I'm going to keep it right over here. This is just so nice over here all of a sudden. It's beautiful. Notifications. We also have a Discord channel, so you can join that. And during the week, there's chats going on and all kinds of fun stuff. So feel free to join that. We have a merch store as well. Logan and Flight sweatshirt, hoodie, hats, cups, stickers, all those YouTube-y merchandise stuff that you get. Got all that stuff there as well. But we have lots of memberships as well. I will, if my laptop stops shaking there, I will post this stuff in 4K, and that's for members as well. So that's always out there. All these links can be found on loganinflight.com and on the YouTube channel. And I'm going to turn this off because I'm actually holding my laptop so it doesn't get blown over here. Crazy. We have the Lufthansa A340-600. That'll be taking off on 22 right. That should be pretty cool to see. When I came here, it landed before I had everything set up. I did record it with the camera, but I didn't have the live stream going yet. So I do have. I'll post that out there as well. That actually will be on the members video as well, which is cool. All right, so that's going to be heading out to 22 right. So we'll see that take off. We have the A380 making the turn to Terminal E parking garage, Terminal E gates, and that will take off later on. Hopefully, I will not be frozen by then. I might get that takeoff. We'll see what happens. Brana, welcome to the channel. Glad you found it. Hope you're enjoying it. Like I said, it's all about the fun. We have Delta taking off, heading to West Palm Beach. And we have a spontaneous golden hour happening here. Not bad. Pretty cool. Oh, and we have spontaneous out of focus. There we go. Got some reflections across the way there from the houses. All right, we have. Oh, there's that A340 heading that's gonna. Oh man, see that guy take off. That'd be good. We have United Airlines heading to San Francisco. 737 MAX 9. Regular times I stream. I try to stream Friday nights, and during the week it depends on the weather, and I also work full time, so it depends on my schedule. I try to get out here on Tuesday nights, but we've watched the weather lately. We had a nor'easter around here, which prevented a lot of me coming out here at all. We have Air Canada coming in from, I believe, Montreal. E175. Yeah, so I come out different times. The best thing to do is subscribe, turn on notifications. You'll be notified when I do come on. And we get a Delta coming in from LaGuardia. Because lately it's been very, very sporadic when I've been able to come out here. At least it feels like that to me. All right, what we got going on here now? We have Then we got KLM floating around out here as well. That should be arriving here in a bit. Just gonna tighten up some of my stuff here so I don't have things falling down with the wind blowing them over. Yeah, KLM's on the downwind, heading to Brockton. That should be out here soon. We have a Cape Air taking off, heading to Islip, New York. Tectum 2012. All right. Yeah, it's looking beautiful. Let's see the Logan Lagoon out there. The sun's not quite down, so it's just getting the tower lit up out there. Pretty cool. All right, we have another Cape Air heading to Lebanon. Cessna 402. It's probably already in the air. There it is. They keep going in and out of the sun. All right, yeah, this is just... It's like all the sun's on the opposite side of the sky there. It's crazy. All right, we got Southwest taking off. They will be heading to Dallas, 737, flight 4125. I get it, Eric. I understand what you're talking about. The southwest colors just pop off the plane against the dark sky there. That's pretty cool. So we got doubles coming in here. We have American Airlines coming in, and we have American Airlines American Eagle on the far runway. This one's coming in from Charlotte. And we have this one coming from Rochester. Breezy Aviation, how you doing? Oh, we had a whale. What happened there? There was a whale triggering. Must be someone over here starting up. Oh, it might have been that JetBlue there. I don't know. Could be anyone around here. And look at all the planes. Could even... Man, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like 18 planes lined up. They start over there, they come around the corner, and then they line up all down here as well. So we got planes everywhere out here. Next to take off is a Delta, a E-175 heading to Newark, flight 5718. Oh, this is worth the zoom out here. The sky looks beautiful behind us. Hey, who's this lady? What's going on here? Hi, Mom. How you doing? I couldn't resist not coming out here tonight. This is so cool tonight. It actually is cold out tonight. A little chilly, especially with the wind, but hey, it's beautiful here tonight. That was an American Airlines A319 coming in from Philadelphia. And we have an American Airlines A319. We assume it's going to Chicago. That's where it came from. The sky over there is beautiful. Oh man, that's so cool. I love it. Alright, we have the A340-600 finally getting in the last line. We got Air France probably next to take off after we have this Delta heading to Raleigh-Durham. Oh, Chris, holy mackerel. Thank you so much. Wow. And the mods, so we couldn't do this without you guys. Oh, man. So cool. Thank you so much. Channel support, laughter support, every support. Thank you so much. Yeah, Chris, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I don't believe it. That's so cool. You know what that means, you know, 4,000. That is a big number. Thank you so much. That is, I can't even say what that is. That's just incredible, man. Thank you. I'll put you on my Christmas card list now. Here's KLM from Amsterdam. Oh wow, Chris, yeah, thank you. I'm just reading the text now fully. It was zipping through my screen. Thank you so much. That is awesome. And the mods, you guys are awesome. It's a team effort here. So cool. Thank you so much. Next taking off is Delta. Flight 5619 heading to Milwaukee, E175. Now that Chris has messed me up completely here. Dominic, I don't have any patches, but that would be interesting. I'll have to think about that one. Man, the sky looks like a mountain range in the background. But on the ocean, there's no mountains. Now we have JetBlue here coming in from JFK at A220. Vid, how you doing? Good evening. All right, Air France finally made it to the gates. It can leave now. Heading back to Paris. Yep, I second that, Sarah. I honestly didn't know what a mod was when I started this whole thing. I'm a software developer. A mod is a modification to a program. Christian, how you doing? Good evening. Yeah, beautiful. The clouds just were spectacular earlier. I mean, it's still really nice now. We got a little plane constellation going on out here. But right now we have Aer Lingus coming in, and A330-300 coming in from Dublin. Hope this Lufthansa A340 takes off before the moon comes up. Spin around back here at the other end of the airport. We have the KLM with the white nose. And the JetBlue in front of that just came in from JFK. All right, we have United Airlines heading to Houston, lined up on... Man, I'm just looking at the clouds here. Let's get it back over this side here. It's just beautiful. The video does not do it justice. It's so nice out here. All right, so United Airlines heading to Houston. It is finally on the roll. Flight 1851. Yeah, they're circling around. Let's see that fly. Let's go see that sky again. All right, see, just our TAP gonna be adding to the line here. Here is JetBlue coming in from Cancun. An A321. Flaring out. There we go. Nose down finally. That took a while. Wow. All right, we have United Airlines heading Newark, a 737-900, flight 1606. We got a TAP heading out here, Air Portugal. Dominic, thank you. And we also, we have a Porter just coming in. Taking off, actually, sorry. Heading back to Toronto. Yeah, Dominic, thank you so much. So cool. And we got a twofer. Where are they? Delta And a unknown plane. Looks like with a Delta. We know Delta. Coming in from Las Vegas, A321neo, flight 408. Put my arm down for a second. My arm's been up for about 2 hours now straight. All right, we got a couple constellations up here. What's going on? We got a JetBlue, and I think it's PAL coming in. Somewhere here. Could be the lights behind all these guys. I don't know if I can find it. But anyways, here we go. We got Delta. Sorry, JetBlue. From this distance, I can't tell sometimes at this time of night. JetBlue heading to JFK in A320, flight 517. I agree. That's a cool plane. Alright, what do we got next taking off here? We have a Delta taking off, heading to Reagan in E175, flight 5843. They should be leaving pretty soon. There's a bunch of planes coming in. Alright, here we go. Next coming in, we have a JetBlue from Las Vegas, and we have PAL Airlines coming in from Halifax. Where's that PAL Airlines? I gotta get that for Mark if he's still watching here. There's JetBlue coming in from Las Vegas, and PAL is still over Castle Island, so we'll get that afterwards. Beautiful sky behind that, nice. We got that JetBlue here. Let's get this PAL. Oh, nose down. All right. Alright, I'm also changed to a night mode here on the screen at least. Alright, next taking off is Delta heading to San Diego, flight 571 and A321neo. Well, Dominic, sorry to hear about all that stuff. I know, hey, you keep watching this. I'll keep bringing the planes to you until you can get to that point. Now we got Spirit Airlines lining up out there, heading to Myrtle Beach. An A320 Neo, flight 2351. Christian, you can't say that. We have a subscriber here who is a PAL Airlines pilot. It's a Canadian Airlines out of Halifax. Well, it comes here out of Halifax, but it goes all over Canada. Here's Delta coming in from LaGuardia, E175. We got Vid Poster here with 4 months of fun, adding the 4-month club. Had a whole bunch of 4-monthers today. That's pretty cool. All right, here's Spirit Airlines heading to Myrtle Beach. Here, I'm sorry, I'm pointing to the sky. There we go. Get the planes here. What do we have coming in here? We have Southwest 737-800 coming in from St. Louis. Oh, Bronner Smith, welcome to the Logan and Flight Membership Fund. All right. Thank you so much. Got a Cape Air here coming in from Nantucket. All right. Let's see how this second camera is working. It is working. All right, good. Let's give my arm a little break here. I've been swinging back and forth full length here, but I love it. You guys, thank you so much for everything you guys are doing. Hope you're enjoying yourself here. Hope you're enjoying the chat. People that donated stuff and gifted memberships, everything. Thank you so much. Just really hope you enjoy it. We have a couple new members here as well. It's awesome. That's what I do this for, is for this kind of community to get together and have some fun. The chat's going crazy, which I love. So everything's awesome. This is why I'm doing this, just to have this kind of fun and to see other people having fun too and enjoying a common love of planes, and then adding to that with the conversation and the talking and the gifting and all the things that you guys are doing. It's just so cool. I love it. Here's the American Airlines heading to LAX, flight 1578, an A321. Yeah, if you are watching, feel free to hit that like, subscribe, all those YouTubey things, you know. There's a store here. You can get the links from the YouTube channel or loganinflight.com. We have a Discord site that actually Chris put together. That's been pretty fun. A lot of conversations happening between the shows and during the shows and everything like that. So the links are all in the chat here. Like I said, you can find all these links in loganinflight.com or on the YouTube channel. You can get all that information. All right, let's see what's going on now. So this PAL Airlines is waiting to get back behind Terminal B where they park. So they're in line with the planes that are taking off. So we have all this double stuff going on. not only do we have lines of planes taking off, we have the lines of planes coming in that can't go anywhere. Nuts. All right. For JetBlue coming in from Savannah. And a JetBlue coming in from Cleveland. A220. Let's look at the A220. Keep going to the sky when I swing back here. So Lufthansa is down near the end there. It should be taking off sometime. We have the American Airlines here. This one heading to JFK. Supposed to take off at 6, so it's not that far. So we're about 20 minutes behind right now. E175. Although that Lufthansa usually takes off about 5:45. Christian Lewis, welcome to the memberships. So cool. All right, now finally, the Lufthansa A340-600 lining up. So I'm using a Canon Vixia camcorder. There's a Delta coming in from Reagan, E175. I will stick with this Lufthansa. Heading back to Frankfurt. And we got Dominic joining the membership. Thank you so much, Dominic. Glad you guys all found this channel. It's so cool. Glad to be able to share Boston with you guys. You know, through a camera, but fun. Look, it's moving so slow. Just a big plane. All right, we'll see what's going to happen now that we got one big plane out of the way. All right, tough to see here. We got UPS coming in on 4 right, and we have JetBlue coming in from Nashville on 4 left. So the one on the left is UPS, the one on the right is JetBlue from Nashville. Summertime, golden hour is nice and a little bit later and early. Now it's just getting ripped off. Okay, I'll send your money back. All right, what we got going on here now? Let's see. We have a Delta, if I can find it. There it is. Be heading to LaGuardia, E175, flight 5831. There's also a Delta A330 out there waiting to take off as well. Yeah, there's tons of spots here at Logan Airport. You do need a permit to do this, which is free on massport.com. But also Winthrop, around the border of here, in Castle Island and Constitution Beach, and so many places around here. Depending on what runways they're using, there are a lot of places to do some plane spotting from. Ferrari, how you doing? There's that Delta A330 heading back to Amsterdam, flight 256, lining up out there. We got Air Portugal out there too. Everyone's in line out here these days. Yeah, so they'll be using the 4.4s and 2.2s primarily, but once in a while you get a 1.5 out there as well. That comes out from the Terminal E. There's a Cape Air coming in. Let me say where it's coming from. Next taking off is Delta Airlines. Once this Cape Air gets down, all right, they're good. Heading to Milan, flight 186. All right, there we go. Next to arrive, I think it's going to be Iceland Air. All right, here we go. Keep the camera down, Mike. No one wants to see the sky because it's all dark right now. All right, what we got going on here now? Let's see. We have Iceland Air coming in from Keflavik, flight 631. And I got to change my battery after this one. 767. Got all the lights out here now, looking pretty nice. Just really quick, let me change my batteries here 1 second. All right, we're back on. All right, good. All right, what we got out here now? Let's see. We have American Airlines Flight 3090 heading to Chicago. 737 MAX 8. That was due to take off at 5:45, so about 45 minutes behind. Half hour, 45 minutes in general. Awesome, Sarah. I have two of them. My first one just, that battery just died in the first one. So I just plugged the second one in. But hey, it looks like Christmas down there. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I've had a couple power outages and I just plugged those things in. We got the Christmas JetBlue lights going on here. I love it. That might be a thumbnail for some show in the future. All right, we have JetBlue, an A220 heading to Detroit, flight 1337. Yeah, Sarah, it's a good. I know you come out here to. What is this? Oh, we got a Cape Air at the same time. I looked up. I thought I had double vision. Yeah, Sarah, it's good to bring with you too. When I know you come to do some plane spotting, and it's good to keep your phone charged up and everything. So it's pretty cool. I'm really liking this Christmas lights here. JetBlue is not just blue; it's also green and red. All right, what we got coming on here now? We have another UPS 767 coming in from Ontario. Lawrence, good night. Thanks for joining in here. Hope you had fun. Karen, thanks for joining in here. I guess it's the same thing. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed this. The chat was very active. I love when that happens. Get the Christmas JetBlue here going away. And it's all, like I said, it's all about the fun. It is all about fun. A couple other planes coming in here. These coming in together? I think they are. Nope, they're separate. Sorry. They look like they're together, though. All right, next we have a Gulfstream taking off, but let's. So I've been on here for a while. Just having some fun out here. This is Mike, Logan Flight at Central Parking at Logan International Airport. Let me zoom out here so I don't have to keep playing with the game here. Having some fun here in Central Parking. As you see, we got a big conga line out there of planes. But they'll be getting out of here. I'll stay here as long as I can. It's probably about in the 40s, real feel for sure around here with the wind. But I got my Logan Flight sweatshirt on. It's a hoodie if I have to, so I'm good. So yeah, we do have a merch store. We can get sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, mug, cups, dog bandanas, whatever, all that kind of stuff. And if you want something else, let me know. I can throw it in the store. But yeah, so feel free if you're interested in that stuff. We also have a Discord site, and there's all kinds of chats going on inside there during the shows, between the shows, all the time. So you can enjoy that as well. Posting pictures, posting special liveries that are coming into Logan. So that stuff happens on the Discord. Just make sure I'm not missing anything here real quick. All right, we're good for now. And yeah, so we have that. Feel free to hit the like button, subscribe if you're interested, turn on notifications. That's the best way you'll find me. I do some impromptu shows. I do work full time. So sometimes if I have extra time, I'll come out here and I'll just start a show up. So turn that notifications on is probably the best way you'll find me here. Look at the sky behind me. It's beautiful. It's pretty nice behind me. So, yeah. We also have the memberships. People on here tonight, we've had gifted memberships, donations, everything. I mean, all kinds of stuff here. So all those YouTube-y things that you want to do, it's out there if you're interested in that kind of stuff. I do post the videos here in 4K afterwards for members. So if you're a member, you can get that kind of stuff. And any kind of other video I post, I usually get the members first, and then eventually hits the general population. So just having some fun here. I'm going to keep going here. Just want to throw the little how you guys doing every couple of hours to make sure that you know that I'm a real person, not just an AI person. There is a plane over there. So just having fun. So like I said, chat's going crazy. I love it. We just hit 300 likes. Thank you guys so much. That is so cool. I love it. It's just people, the likes on the YouTube algorithm get people to watch Boston stuff. Boston Aviation. I mean, there's another popular streamer that's here right now. I mean, people just watching Boston, that's what I love. Because this is such a dynamic, enjoyable place. It's so cool. However you're watching it, that's what I want to see. Just people watching. I love coming out here to show you guys this stuff. And that's the purpose I'm out here, is to show you guys this stuff, getting the community together, having some fun in the chat, going crazy. And that's what it's all about. So enough of me about me. Get me off the screen here. We'll go back to the planes. But I just wanted to get that out there, guys. You guys are the ones that drive me to keep doing this. And doing the video part of it. I would come out here and watch planes anyways, but the video part is so much fun. And I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. What just happened? Oh no. Just dropped a bunch of stuff. Ah. What just happened here? Holy mackerel! Oh, I just dropped all my stuff on the ground here and picking it up to look up, and we got Chris with 20 gifted memberships. You got Vid Poster with 5 gifted. What was going on here? Oh my God! There's so many people. You guys are awesome. Oh my gosh! I don't believe this. That is so cool. There's so many people that got gifted memberships. I can't even get through all the names. There's so many people here. But so cool. Thank you guys so much. I'll try to get through these names here. Let's see what's going on here real quick. I don't want to miss. You have Air Portugal taking off. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. Holy macaroni and cheese. That is so cool. All right, let me get. You guys are messing me up here with the gifted memberships. I don't know what to do anymore. Now we got let's get Nicholas, James, Ian, Dis, Ralph, Devin. Oh, sorry about that one. S, David. Is it Renette? Yiniguana Condor. I've seen you before. Bill Toller. Jeffrey. Bob. Papa. Gavin. Nicola. Craig. Tiffany. Florian. They go on and on. Dandy. Hedwin. Devin. Lamimer. Archie. Holly. Jamie. Everyone gifted memberships for all of you. Holy wow. Congratulations, guys. That is so cool. Forget what I'm doing here. Oh, yeah, doing planes. Fud Dud, how you doing? I just saw you come in there. TS, how you doing? But Chris and VidPoster, thank you guys so much. That is so cool. And congratulations to everyone that got gifted memberships. That is so cool. Love it. That makes this so much fun. Just the community together, having fun. I love it. All right, we have American Airlines coming in from Chicago in E175. Keep forgetting I'm doing a plane show here. Holy moly. Dropping things here left and right. Members, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That is so cool. All right, we have a Delta coming in from San Antonio. 8220, flight 816. All right, we got a plane taking off, I think. JetBlue heading to Orlando, an A320. A little nighttime spotting tonight. It's a little dark out here, but hey, this is fun. And it's only 6:42. Oh. Blue Dragon, how you doing? Glad you found the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. You subscribe, turn on notifications. That's the best way you'll find when I go live. We have United Airlines here heading to Chicago, an A321neo. Pat, how you doing? Been watching the line out here at planes. Looks pretty busy out here for sure. I love all the lights out here. It's so cool. Let's look at a line of planes out here. We have United Airlines heading to San Francisco, 737 MAX 8. So, as you guys heard earlier, my brother's friend is a pilot, commercial pilot, and the lights at the end of the wings, you see that one flashing, double flashing. What is that plane? That's a A321, an Airbus. So Airbuses flash twice at the end of the wings, and Boeing flashes once. So it's almost like Airbus is 2 flashes, Boeing is 1 flash. I never knew that. That was pretty interesting. All right, we have a Delta coming in from Columbus. It's gonna find the lights out here tonight. E175, and we have a Delta coming in from Atlanta on 4 left. A321neo. Is it scary to fly? Is that the question? Depends on who you are. It can be scary for some people. It can not be scary for other people. Look at all the planes. All the planes coming in right now. It's a little airplane constellation. All kinds of planes out there. Yeah, so it's all on your mindset. I mean, some people have said watching these streams and seeing planes in action, it can be, it can be helpful. Just seeing how many planes are taking off and landing? There's hundreds and hundreds of them. I mean, yeah, once in a while you're going to get something happening, but nothing catastrophic or anything. But the odds are everything is fine. Yeah, sorry about that. When I heard that information, I'm like, whoa, what are you talking about? Only when they're in the air. Sometimes when they're grounded, they're not strobing. All right, we have a JetBlue heading to Cleveland and a Delta coming in from Philly. Look at this Delta coming in. It's closer runway. Tyler, thank you so much. So cool. Glad you're enjoying this. Because I know I am. All right, what do we got going on out here? So this time at night, it's tough to find the planes. There we go. We have a United Airlines heading to LAX, flight 333, 737, MAX 9, which means the strobe will just flash once. Oh, we got the real deal getting in on the action here. Oh, Sarah, thank you so much. It's Sarah Deal gifting 10 memberships. So cool. Let me see what we got here. We got Laura, P.S., Melissa, J.H., Dave, Fred, Wayne, Lisa, Connie, Henry. All you guys got gifted donations from Sarah. Congratulations. So cool. Sarah, thank you so much. That is awesome. So cool. And everyone that gives you a month of memberships, We got so many lights out here, I can't even find the planes. We have an Aer Lingus about to take off somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. I see the Shamrock. But yeah, Sarah, thank you so much. Awesome. And I'm also glad that that Jackery is working out for you as well. You'll get to use it. I've been grabbing mine when the power goes out. Just grab that. But yeah, Sarah, thank you so much, and everyone, congratulations. So cool. I love it. We have Aer Lingus here, heading back to Shannon in A321neo. Beep, 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 beep. Airbus, Airbus. Kevin, see you later. Thank you so much for joining, having some fun with us tonight. We'll see you next time for sure. We got a bunch of planes getting out of the alley here, it looks like. All right, now we have a Southwest heading to St. Louis, 737 MAX 8. It's a Boeing, so it's only one strobe. Boop, boop. Alright, we got Deer Island out there with all blue and one white. That's got to mean something besides a filter not working. It's got to mean something out there. Have to do some research on that. Alright, we have planes out here. Next to take off, looks like it should be American Airlines heading to Miami. There it is. In the dark there. Must be someone coming in. We have a Iberia landing, an A321neo from Madrid. Knew there had to be a reason why it was just sitting there. Got two strobes in that. Must be an Airbus. Alright, and we have a, looks like a NetJets coming in from Charleston. Eric, see you later. Have a great night. Thank you so much for everything. We'll see you next time. Oh, we got Reed, $9.99. Thank you so much, Reed. Oh, you need some Logan whales. I will throw some Logan whales in there. Why not, you know? Thank you so much, Reed. That's awesome. Love it. Uses United Airlines, no, American Airlines, heading to Miami. That's the one taking off finally. A321neo. Yeah, Reed, thank you so much. That's so cool. Getting a little dark out here. It's going to be more of a light show tonight. Reed comes on and get wheels left and right all of a sudden. Going, what's going on here? All right, we have a JetBlue heading to Syracuse. Yeah, Syracuse. A220 on the roll. Must be the whale hour now. United Airlines coming in from Houston. No, actually, where's it coming in from? Coming from Dulles, sorry. Yep, I made a mistake. Got the police siren down there. All right, Eric, peace out. See you later. All right, let me check and see if we have any other planes firing up behind the scenes here. We have a Delta. It's going to be heading to London Heathrow. That's fired up behind the scenes here. Oh, I see whales in the chat. All right, gotta trick them off. Hopefully that American 777's taking off. I forget when that takes off. I think it's might be around 8 o'clock. Maybe we'll leave early tonight. All right, we have a Delta heading to LaGuardia, E175. Out here somewhere. There it is. I saw the boat, wasn't sure if that was the plane or not. This is Mike. Been out here for about 3 hours or so, having some fun here in Central Parking Garage. No people behind me. That's good. Just making sure. The sun is down. Dark sky behind me. So just having some fun here. Feel free to hit like if you're just joining us. Subscribe if you're interested. If you do subscribe, turn on notifications. That's the best way that you will find us when we come on. I just see Hainan Airlines coming around the corner here. They'll be heading out to 22. They'll be out here in a second. Yeah, we have memberships, all those fun things, gifted memberships, which has been going crazy tonight. You guys are awesome, so crazy. Yeah, we have a Discord site as well, so you can have some fun between the fun and fun during the shows as well. All these links are out on the YouTube channel and at loganinflight.com. Also have a merch shop. You get some sweatshirts, hats, cups, stickers, dog bandanas, whatever you want. There's all that kind of stuff out there. Some Logan Whale merch as well. So feel free if you're interested in that. Those links are on the sites as well. And yeah, so that's it. Just having fun. That's what this is all about, just having fun. The chats are going crazy. I love it. And someone's asked me how late do I go? I go until tonight until my hands freeze. So the real feel here is about 45 degrees right now, but I'll keep playing around. I'm loving this. And that's that Delta that's heading out there to Amsterdam. That's passing in front of us there. So yeah, enjoy yourself. I'll keep going. I'll keep my face off the screen as much as possible. Just have some fun here. But yeah, thank you all for being in here, playing with us, and just having fun. Breezy Aviation, see you later. Have a great day. We got Mallory here asking, what is the whale? There's Turkish Airlines coming in from Istanbul. That snuck in. So the wail is the sound that mostly the A220s make when they start up. It's a... That's what it sounds like. So everyone said it sounds like a whale, so we decided to call it the Logan whale. And I told my daughter, I go, hey, I need a whale that looks like a plane. Because we have this whale sound that happens out here. And she drew this for me. I'm like, that is spectacular. I love it. So we have the logo here. We have T-shirts. There's a cup now with the Logan whale on it. All kinds of stuff. So we're just enjoying, just having fun. All right, I see a plane moving. There it is. Here's Delta E-175 heading to Indianapolis, flight 5616. Yeah, so the Logan whale, the Logan Lagoon is another thing, is the waterway around here. Logan is about 3/4 surrounded by water, maybe even a little bit more. So we call that the Logan Lagoon. It's just having fun with the channel, having fun with everybody. And we get the Cape Airs down here, the Cape Air colony of all the planes that are down here. So it's just having the fun. So we'll usually make reference to the colony here. There's only like 4 planes here in the colony tonight. 5. Could be another one hidden down there. Those are always switching in and out. We have American Airlines coming in from LaGuardia in E-170. The wind has died down here, which is good. So the planes are landing nicer. All right, we have Air Canada heading back to Montreal in E-175. Right. We got a bunch of planes down here that have just arrived, so we got a line of planes trying to get to a gate. We got that Turkish Airlines at the way end there. So it's just a lot of activity here tonight for sure. We have, what is this one? FedEx. It's a 767, not an MD-11. I'm not sure if that's doing here tonight or not. I haven't even checked. I like the surprises. So Logan does get an MD-11 FedEx plane every once in a while. Sometimes it's in the morning, sometimes at night, sometimes never. But it's cool when it does come. Yeah, Cape Air Colony. I love it. I forget who said that. I'm sure they're on here. They'll tell me. All right. Embraers are single strobes. All right. Should be 3 with the 3 syllables in the name. All right, we got a bunch of planes racing down here. Either has just landed or looking to take off. We'll see what happens. Just a mess of planes out here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 planes waiting to take off, and that's been pretty much consistent most of the night. The plane taking off now. Or one of the planes taking off. Supposed to take off at 6:22, so it's a little bit behind. But with the runway closure, it's not surprising. Here's JetBlue. Looks like it might just be a reposition in A220. Flight 811. Doesn't say where it's going. right, MD-11's coming tonight. 8 minutes from Memphis. All right. So cool. And Bronner Smith with $9.99. Thank you so much, Bronner. That is awesome. Thank you so much. That's so cool. This helps support the channel here. And I mean, if you've been here before, the parking fees aren't exactly the cheapest here. So that's so cool. Thank you so much. All right, we have a Delta here heading to Atlanta in A321. Although tonight I may cut into some of these donations and get a hot coffee. It is getting chilly out here. I wonder what the real feel is right now. Oh, sorry. Real feel right now is 41 degrees, and I agree with it 100%. I love it. All right, what we got going on here? Let's see. We have Alaskan Airlines taking off to Seattle. Flight 819, 737-900. So we got parallel landings. We have JetBlue and Delta. JetBlue on the right, Delta on the left. Where are they? There they are. JetBlue coming in from Aruba, Delta coming in from Minneapolis. I love the double landings. That's so cool. Thanks, VidPoster, for pointing that out. That's pretty cool. We have the constellation of planes out here coming in. There's a whole bunch of them coming in. And let me see if we can get that MD-11. Oh, what is that? Is that it? No, that's Air France coming in. MD-11 is straight out in front of us. I just saw flashing lights in the sky. It's not that we'll be able to see it, but that's the MD-11 right there. That should be here shortly on the downwind. So cool. We have JetBlue heading to Reagan. There it is. A220, flight 2255. I am sticking around for an MD-11. I love that plane. I don't know what it is about it. I just love it. Just the rarity of it, maybe. Yeah, tri-jets. They're out of here. We got Hunan Airlines heading back to Brussels. And just looking out to the side of my corner of my eye, all the planes lined up to come in. I wonder if they're all coming in side by side the whole way here. When it is busy, they can call other airports and say, hold off on taking off and everything, delay things. So that's probably what did happen, I'm sure. Deal with all of the traffic here. That is Hunan Airlines heading to Brussels. 787-900. The good thing, the MD-11 it comes back around here and it taxis in front of us. Passing in review, so that's cool. Even though it's dark here, we'll see it right in front of us as well, which is really cool. All right, we have Air France coming in on the left and American Airlines coming in from the right. And we'll stick with Air France. They got more lights turned on. And Air France has some friends down there making noise. Coming in next here, let's see, we have Delta heading to Amsterdam, lining up on 4 right. There it is, the big plane out there. This is flight 242 heading to Amsterdam in A330-300. What is happening next? Where is this MD-11? Is that a mythological creature? Is that actually... Oh, it's turning around over Brockton. It's about 20 miles south of us right now. Making the UE. And it'll be heading back this direction. Just so cool seeing all these planes heading this direction here. That is neat. And let me see if I can get this right. There we go. Right there is the MD-11. I'll be here shortly. All right, we have a Southwest taking off, heading to Baltimore. 737, regular, flight 943. It's a Boeing, so it's one flash. That's out of here. We have a JetBlue coming in from San Francisco and a JetBlue coming in from Houston. Houston is on the right, San Fran's on the left. Let's look at the close one, this one. Coming in from Houston, the A220. The MD-11 is 28 years old. That's why there's not many of them out there, I guess. I'm glad we do get one here. That's really cool. All right, where are we here? Not sure what this constellation is. It's like the Big Dipper a little bit, you know? All right, we have JetBlue heading to, I believe this is Fort Myers, Florida. And A320 flight 265. There it is. Robert, how you doing? Good evening. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the fun. We're out here doing a little light show tonight. And JetBlue heading to Fort Myers. Also have a Lufthansa A340-300 on the downwind. That should be coming in behind the FedEx MD-11. How cool is that? So I wonder if Pat's out here. Pat, I know Pat, I'm not sure if Pat's working or not, or what's going on here. Yep, not useless anymore. 1997. That's the year I got married. Wow, that was a long time ago. All right, we got a Gulfstream taking off and a Cessna landing. Neither one of them are really on the app, but they're coming in. All right, what else we got going on here? Checking to see what's happening here. There we go. We have JetBlue coming in from Detroit in A220. Bunch of planes out there still. There's at least 10 planes out there waiting to take off. We got going on now. We have wind, Delta coming in from, I think it's Baltimore, E175. All right, let's check and see where. All right, so we got the MD-11 coming in. First, we have a Porter coming in from Ottawa. That's the first light, maybe? A double light there, let's see. So the first light, the one on the top left there, is a Porter coming in from Ottawa. The other one to the right is the MD-11 coming in from Memphis. Yeah, we get whale sounds all over the place here. I have an American airline taking off, heading to, I assume, Philadelphia. Hasn't updated on here. It's going to be flight 1776. Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah, it's a great place to stream from, so we'll see what happens. Good streamers can adapt. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what a good streamer is. All right, so we have Porter coming in first, and the one to the right there is the MD-11. little fun on the landing there. All right, and we have, this should be the MD-11 coming in from Memphis. Flight 367. So cool. And that will be passing in review in front of us, so we'll get a good closer view of it. So that's neat. That's really cool. I love that. Alright, what's going on here now? Let's see. We have a JetBlue heading out. That'll be heading to Atlanta in A320. I'm purely reliant on the camera now because I can't see. With all the light pollution in front of me, I can't see these things. This is flight 897. Oh yeah, the Tri-Jet, good old MD-11, yep, MD-11, oh yeah, that is so cool. Oh, the wind is picking up here again. Yep, dead rigs, you gotta get up pretty early to get some light around here, you know? Good evening. Oh, dead rigs time. All right, there we go. We still got some Cape Air planes down here. The ones that are closest to us will probably be leaving. The ones that are, actually, that right there, the engine's just starting up. So let me see what we got here. We have a Delta, an A220, flight 1677, heading to parts unknown. Oh, I forgot about that part, the time change. Oh no. I'll be starting in the dark. I'll have to figure out how to solve that problem. Or work nights so I can come out here all day long. There's still that Alaskan Airlines One World sitting out here. That came in a while ago. Oh, and I almost missed it. Lufthansa A340 300 coming in from Frankfurt. A lot of whales going on here. We have Delta coming in from LaGuardia and E175. else is going on here? All right. Checking the map here, see what else is coming in. Nothing big coming in. Next taking off is American Airlines. E-175 heading to Harrisburg. Wait for that MD-11 to pass in front of us here. It should be here any time now. Oh, I see the tail of it on the way here. Oh, and we also have Boston Blue finally heading out of here. That's been here for a while too. That landed when it was light outside. So that's really cool. Alright, and we have the FedEx MD-11 passing in review. So cool. It's definitely a workhorse, that's for sure. That is cool. That's really, really cool to see that. Oh man, I love that. Alright guys, it is getting a little chilly out here now. I think the real feel is in the 30s. I'm sort of prepared for it, but not really tonight because I do have to work tomorrow. But I think I'm going to call it tonight. Thank you guys so much for support, gifted memberships, just donations to the channel, everything. The chat was crazy tonight. So cool seeing that. Sorry about all the shaking here, just the wind is picking up again, getting cold. Everything. I'm just enjoying this so much, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying this with me. Have a great night. I will be back out here most likely on Friday. That's my plan. And we'll see where I set up. I have no idea yet. I set up different places, whatever's available. I do love up here. This is really cool. We'll see what happens though, for sure. But thank you everyone who's been watching. Some people have been on here the whole time. The mods, you guys are incredible. So cool that everyone's out here and enjoying this. I guess I only say that so many times, you know, because I love this so much. Have a great evening. Have a great rest of the week. And I will be out here. I'm almost positive I'll be out here on Friday night, weather permitting, which should be okay. It might be a little cold, but I'll be prepared for the coldness that night for sure. But thank you guys. I will see you later. Have a great rest of the week. And I will play a little song that Chris put together for us as a goodbye song. See you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye.